I want to say, unless it was recorded illegally, because sometimes they'll do that. I kind of need footage right now. What is up, guys? This is your Vincent Valentine EX Turk, and yes, I had to make another Final Fantasy VII remake video because apparently we got fan brats that don't understand how shit works. Okay, Final Fantasy VII is more requested for remake than 6 or any other Final Fantasy. Yes, they're gonna finish Final Fantasy. First, they're gonna finish Final Fantasy 15 because it's still in the making, and you know, even though it wasn't shown at E3, it's still in the making. September will be the release date of Final Fantasy 15, so that's gonna be coming first of all. But even after that,
we would see them
because
again.
after Final Fantasy because it was
Perhaps
requested
it was no
originally
more
version
than
13.
wishful thinking.
Final Fantasy VII is gonna be the one that gets remade because it's the most requested, and being the most requested, more fans will pour a lot more money than any other remake of the game. And it's sad I have to keep explaining this. Okay, companies are like women.
But let us embrace whatever it brings.
What do you think a woman is gonna do? What do you think a woman's gonna do? You know, if a man can't provide, if a man can't provide for her, you know, pay for dates and stuff like that, what do you think a woman is gonna do? No, this is a serious question, very serious question. What's gonna happen is a woman's gonna find some other nigga, hop in the bed with that other nigga, and pretty much get a better life with that other nigga than you. No, I'm actually being quite serious. I'm actually being quite serious. Companies are just like women. If a man can't provide, if a man doesn't have enough money to provide anything for her, she's gonna find somebody else who will. If he can't pay for dates, if he can't, you know, help her shop for clothes and stuff like that, she's gonna leave his broke ass, his deadbeat ass, and find a man who will. And the older guy who doesn't have no money, well, we'll have to say goodbye. She ain't coming back. Let's put it this way. Final Fantasy VII is the alpha male. And in this case, Final Fantasy VI would be the beta male. Women are gonna go for the alpha male, right? So, you know, because Final Fantasy VII is such a big-ass title, such a large title, it will bring in so much cash because it's a game that did better than 6. Not to say 6 was a bad game. 6 was a good game, but it's not good enough. It's not gonna be good enough for Square Enix to make a remake. You can make a petition, but you know, Final Fantasy VII was the most requested out of all the older games for actual remake. It's just like when, you know, Nintendo did Zelda Ocarina of Time. When Nintendo did Zelda Ocarina of Time remake for the 3DS, it's because it was the most requested. It's the most favorite out of all the games. Final Fantasy VII is the most favorite Final Fantasy ever because it has brings so much memories and nostalgia. Let's put it this way: Final Fantasy VII is just as nostalgia as Dragon Ball Z, Sailor Moon, Tenchi Muyo, Gundam, Wing on Toonami, Batman and Superman animated series, old comic book cartoons like X-Men and Spider-Man. It has that much nostalgia value that just the name alone, Final Fantasy VII, the name alone is gonna take more. Is pretty much gonna give this company, Square Enix, more cash than they know what to do with it. This will get as much cash as an Avengers movie. And with that, yes, they're gonna make more remakes after that. So you will get a Final Fantasy VII and a Final Fantasy VI remake possibly soon. But that's only if Final Fantasy VII does any better. If Final Fantasy VII does any better, then yes, Final Fantasy VI will get a remake, and that's just gonna happen. But, you know, the alpha male would be Final Fantasy VII because it brings in and provides more for the company. Like I said, these corporations are just like chicks, you know. They're not gonna want to go out with a guy who's a deadbeat, who can't provide nothing for anything, who's pretty much a loser, can't provide nothing to the relationship. But an alpha male who can provide not only pleasure, but money that they can both, I don't know, survive on, that makes it so they both don't have to have a ramen noodle diet every day. They can go out somewhere nice like a class or something like that. They're gonna be going for the, you know, these companies are just like women. They're gonna go for what makes them more money. You know? And I'm sorry, but Final Fantasy VII carries more weight than Final Fantasy VI, Final Fantasy VIII, Final Fantasy IX, Final Fantasy X, Final Fantasy 11, 12, 13, 14. I might even make more money, just the title alone might even make more money than 15 might make. And 15 looks like it's going to turn out to be a good game. I'm telling you. That's why they're not going to make a Final Fantasy VI remake, and you guys can quit with the disliking shit. You can go and quit with the negative comments, and you can quit with the responses, because no matter what, Final Fantasy VII is going to be remade because it's the most requested. You guys don't understand that. You know, the only reason you guys don't like it is you guys want to be the stupid ass hipsters you truly are, and you're like, oh, it's popular and mainstream, it's bad. If it's popular and mainstream, it's bad. That's what you guys sound like. And then, you know, you wonder why you don't know how things work. Businesses work, like I said, just like chicks. They're gonna go for what makes money. Final Fantasy VII gets a lot. Final Fantasy VII has a big title. It stands on its own. The name itself, even for part 1, is gonna make so much money. We're talking about Avengers movie type money. This is gonna be multi-billion all around the world. Japan, Australia, Britain, United States of America, South America, Africa. You know, every place that has video games, every type of country that has video games, Dubai, everything that has a Sony PS4, and that's why Xbox One will be able to handle Final Fantasy VII Remake, because this is going to be the biggest game that takes a lot of more memory. This is going to be the most selling game. This game is going to triple what Destiny has made when Destiny came on the PS4. So, you know, it's funny that you don't understand how the reality works, because you obviously think that your game should get a remake just because it's more deserving, because it's indie, because it's... No one's going to do what's indie. People are going to do what's mainstream. You might as well just deal with it. It's just like, how come they keep making Naruto games and Naruto anime stuff and fillers? Yeah, even if you don't like it because you might be overrated to you, it don't matter, because they're going to make what makes them money. It's a cash cow. You don't understand how business is, because if you did, you wouldn't be ranting on me, and you'd be taking your rant to Square Enix. But by the way, Square Enix ain't gonna give two shits about what you think. They're gonna make Final Fantasy VII Remake, and it's gonna be the best game. It's gonna be the best selling game ever. And then, you know what? I'm gonna laugh at you guys. I'm gonna laugh at you guys why you stupid ass hipsters insist that other games deserve more respect than. It's not about what deserves more respect. It's about what makes money. You can be a fanboy all the time and think what you think is deserving should get more money, but at the end of the day, it's about what makes money. It's not about what us fans think. And there's enough fans that want this game, meaning there's enough fans who's willing to pay a fortune for Final Fantasy VII Remake. So thus, There, we're gonna put the nail in the coffin. Final Fantasy VII is gonna be the one that gets a remake, and you guys can't be mad at me, because I'm only a messenger. I'm not Square Enix. I don't work for Square Enix. Though I do support Square Enix's decision because Final Fantasy VII had a well-deserved remake. I don't care what you say, it had a well-deserved remake. And for you to still complain and act so stupid and retarded every 5 seconds, it's just ridiculous. This is what grown-ass man does. This is what's wrong with the community. We got too many man-children that gets mad. It's just like with Final Fantasy 13. You may hate Final Fantasy 13 all you want, but it made enough money to get a sequel, and another sequel, and another one. 2 sequels. So I don't know how you guys function in the real world, but this ain't functioning in the real world. This ain't functioning in the real world. If you function in the real world, it matters how much money they're gonna make. The money is what matters. And I'm gonna tell you the truth. That's why they're trying to make it based off the classic game that you see I'm playing before you. And this is only the PC version. When the PC version came out, people paid $15. Now it's $21 on the PSN. It's $21 on the PSN just to get this game now. And I paid $9 when it first came out. $9. Got the Final Fantasy VII theme with it. Got the Final Fantasy VII remake trailer, the very first one. And extra credits and everything. And now it's $21 just for the PC version. You see what I'm getting at? This argument is meaningless. This stuff is meaningless. It's about being a cash cow. And Final Fantasy VII is the biggest cash cow ever. This is Valentine EX Turk, and I'll see you guys later.